Oh, looks like we are live. And I've been for about 15 seconds. Okay, so there's about a 15-second stream delay on YouTube. That's all right. So, this is the first time I am streaming on YouTube. I am continuing the game-related content of the channel. Right now, I am playing Roblox Islands. And it looks like we've got a pretty good connection. I'm going to try to watch on my phone so that I can see if there's any trouble with the stream and be able to write it before we have any issues. I might have to adjust my volume. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit of an echo. So let's get that down a little bit right there. Okay, so now that we're kind of set up on the technicals, feel free to say hi in the chat. I do like having conversations with the viewers. This is not my first time as a streamer. A little bit of experience on other platforms, but this is my first time streaming here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience... What will they experience? Error. Stream is healthy. Oh, experience buffering. Okay. That is important to know. I guess having this YouTube interface is telling me about the stream health in a different way than my other platforms do. And I don't think I mind the differences. I'm actually running around right now. In Roblox Islands, one of the things that you do is you grow things and you harvest. And I have a lot of berry bushes, I suppose. And I can harvest the heck out of my berry bushes. And because of a recent update to the Islands game within Roblox, you get experience for a lot of the activities that you do. So I'm getting a lot of farming experience by picking berries. Not quite what you would think of as farming experience, but it just happens to be this setup. For example, here I've got wheat, much more classic farm kind of crop. And I've got some starfruit, which is more of a Roblox Islands kind of item, but still, every time they automatically get harvested by these totems, I get credit for that, which is awesome. I got a little bit of onions, and some carrots. I actually have cactuses, which seem to be pretty good for getting the experience built up. I've got some random grass over here, tall grass, going into the backpack. Though, you know, I realized that my placement of the video camera makes it so that you can't really see those little notifications down there. I've got an escaped cow. Because I've been keeping my cows in a pen, and this particular cow belongs in that pen with the rest, so I'm going to grab some wheat and see if I can convince him to follow me in there. You coming, cow? Oh man, that cow can jump too. Look at that. That is a high-hopping cow. You know what? I think the rest of them want to get their mouths on a little bit of wheat. Why do I only have 2 cows here? I should have 3 cows total. What did the farmer say when he lost his cow? Where's my cow? Alright. Let's see where your friend is. Where's the third? Oh! There were 2 of you up there. Well, alright. How about you guys come back inside? I'll open the door wide enough for you to come in. Are all 3 of you just, like, stacked on each other? Yeah, okay. The amazing physics of video games at work. Alright, let's close the doors. Let's feed the cows. You don't have to leave. It's all right here for you. I know it's more exciting when it's in my hand, but... We got a sheep that eats potatoes. Currently doesn't have a whole lot of wool on it. But we did get some wool earlier. Now I can get some cloth off of these looms. I can go ahead and do that. So yeah, I'm just jumping right in and doing stuff with my animals here without much preamble. But it's kind of, you know, how I play through. You run around and you use all your stuff and you keep doing the things that you do. Now, I got to be able to sneak out of here without these guys chasing me out because I don't want them getting out of their pen again. Close that door behind me. I'm poking a head through the window there. Oh, hey, Z-Chick. Welcome to my first stream on YouTube. I've watched some of your streams on YouTube, so I'm impressed and delighted that you've come by to watch mine. This is not typically my stream time on other platforms, but I'm just kind of exploring this. And so far, the technical aspects of this I'm liking. The only thing that I've seen as a difference is there is some buffering when my connection or video quality isn't good enough. Have you been experiencing much buffering on your end? Can I? Nope, that doesn't do much for me. Oh, here we go. We got a little option here. Oh, wow. So, Z-Chick, I know that we know each other from other platforms. I have just promoted you to being a moderator of the channel. I hope you're okay with that kind of intense responsibility that comes with being a moderator during a stream. But I know that you do a great job as a moderator on other platforms, and I know that I can trust you to make good decisions, even if it's simply calling attention to questionable items so that I can handle them myself. So don't feel obligated any more than you normally would. But it's nice to see you here and glad to see a friendly face. It's been pretty good, but I also stream from my PS4. Ah, see, I am actually streaming from a PC right now. I'm doing a Roblox stream, which I always do from PC, but I have streamed it many times from the other platform, and I wanted to have a familiar game so that I wasn't thrown off by the game itself as much as I wanted to be able to analyze what the streaming experience is like. And I feel pretty good about this streaming experience so far. I think that I might have to make some tweaks, and I think there's always tweaks you got to do in order to optimize things. I might be streaming at a higher video quality than is my intention, so that might be something that I can remedy. Look at me, 57 on my forging level already. That's awesome. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough, and then we're going to buffer. Oh, that's a moment after stream is healthy. Stream is excellent. So apparently we're bouncing around a little bit. Might be the result of the activities I'm doing. Maybe there's a varied load going on based upon what I'm actually doing in game. So I'm going to give these guys a round of feeding. Oh, I think some of my cows actually eat potatoes too. That's interesting. And I can shear the sheep. Sheep shearing. Head shearing. And go back and grab our wool, or cloth, and then just keep making it because it takes a little while. And now I can try to sneak out of here and hope the cows don't follow me. Can I shear that sheep again? Yeah, I have golden toilets in here. But it seems like the cows always want to hang out, like, on the potty. That sheep is hungry, though. I shear it, and then it wants more potatoes. Alright, let's get out of here. Go exploring a little bit, I think. Sweet. I'm on my phone. I'm going to drive right now, but I shall return in a bit once I'm home. So using, hey, drive safe. Don't watch and drive. Watch the road. But it's delightful to see a friendly face so soon into this new experience. Let's see how going through this portal affects the stream quality. Oh, I got webcam here. Manage. Oh, I wonder what that does. I'll have to play around with that at some point. Maybe research it. I got a 200 character limit to put things into the chat. If you are watching, feel free to drop a like on the video, just so I know you're here or not. You know, you don't have to talk in the chat or anything like that. But if you throw a like, at least I'll know that folks are here and engaged. Oh, we bred some daisies. Excellent. These guys are still loading in, so that's why they all look weird and gray. Let's go to somebody who is most... Nope, she's not even loaded in either. Like, her hair and her outfit's in, but you can't see her face. Alright, so that's just a little bit creepy. So I kind of wonder if I have maybe some overly intense stream settings. And that's why things are loading a little bit slower. I might be broadcasting at a super high pixel rate or bit rate or frame rate or any other kind of rate. It might be more than what's really necessary to have a good stream happen. So let's see how we do in combat. Let's see how that loads. I've got a cactus spike. And then go fight some slimes and save the day. Here we go. Oh, I'm hearing a spell book at work. Pretty loud, actually. I wasn't sure if that guy guarding the portal was trying to greet me with some spell book, but a lot of people fighting the slimes, though. We will win this together. There we go. Getting some green sticky gears, some green slime balls. So this is kind of the combat portion of things. I actually need to get leveled up in combat because there are a few islands you can go to get specific drops. And this Bufflecore Island gate requires that I get to a point. Hey, we got excellent quality on the stream. That's awesome. Hopefully it stays that way now that we're kind of loaded up and getting started. Hello, Bramir. But anybody who's not familiar with the island-specific game in Roblox, you could be reminded a little bit of Minecraft, and I think the Minecraft people knew that when they saw it, and there was a little bit of working it out. But in the end, a lot of Roblox games are simulations of other kinds of games, and Roblox is a real sensible, high-pixel kind of choice. So here we've got the ability to build stuff, and then later mine stuff and harvest stuff and all that kind of things. But you can also run around and beat the crap out of stuff and try to acquire the things that you might need in order to advance your building. So I wanted to test the computer side of things load, and I thought combat was going to do that, and it did. And it seems like the computer's performing well enough for the stream quality. So now that I've kind of gotten the information I wanted, I might head back to my own island in a moment. Just had me a little worried because the folks who I was seeing hadn't loaded in all that well. There was a lot of gray-looking faces, and but now I'm seeing everybody's avatars. They're coming out, just normal. So we're heading back toward the castle, because that's sort of the in-town area. This is the castle we were seeing from afar. We've portaled to right near it, and now that we're sort of here, the crop seller and the seeds guy and all these other NPCs are fully rendered. This guy looked a lot creepier before he had his big old mustache showing, but we did talk to him right away because he always has certain quests that I'm trying to keep up on. So let's see what kind of stuff we can do. We got the baker. He wants me to sell 50 pizzas, but it doesn't look like he's buying any pizzas. So how do I sell pizzas if I have nowhere else to sell? Nobody else buys food of any type, so not sure what to do there. We got some of those totems I was showing you earlier. Let's see if the adventurers... I need to beat Bufflecore, but I can't get to Bufflecore Island because of the new update. I had beaten 7 already before they did an update, and I lost access because I don't have enough combat experience proven. I'm not really a run around and beat things up kind of player, if I can avoid it. But fully break 120 coal rocks. I think I can actually make some progress on that if I really try. I'm trading title spellbook for berry seeds. I have plenty of both of those, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to get into a trade. But let's walk back, go through the big portal, which should take me back to my island. There's a few people doing the same thing, all kind of lined up right at the portal waiting for the load to happen. Here we go. So definitely farming berries, farming berries. I have some automatic productive activities. So here, I'll give a little bit of a tour. I've got some iron and coal going into a smelter. How did you get out again? Really? Come with me. Naughty sheep. There. Why do you keep getting out? Oh, you know what? I should probably milk these cows. I keep feeding them, and I'm not really giving them much to work with. So we're going to get a bucket ready, and here we go. Ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk. They are all milked. Now our animal husbandry level is going higher. We keep interacting with the animals and husbandrying the things that need to happen. Keep working the cloth over here. That's good. Wait a minute. Oh, man. I'm just taking it out, putting it in, taking it out, putting it in. I'm just resetting the progress. I didn't even realize that. So I'm going to stop touching that. The loom's got to do its work. So these guys leave me alone long enough that I can sneak out of here. But I'm getting that forging experience because what's happening is we've got some iron and coal dropping into the smelter. And I'll just... That iron then pops out these iron ingots. This distributes left and up, depending upon your perspective, or up and right. And then does it again. It's called a randomizer, and it's supposed to be about half goes one way, half goes the other. So what I've got really is a half and then a half again, that same half and a half again. So it comes out to a fourth. Well, hello, it's me, Mr. Wolf. I haven't done my YouTube pick and name. Ah. Well, welcome to the stream, Mr. Wolf. I am glad to see another familiar face. I hope when you choose your YouTube pick, it is something that is great to express your identity. I'm giving a little bit of a tour to anybody who is not familiar with my island in Roblox Islands. So once the iron ingots spit out of the smelter and then get subdivided randomly, but hopefully evenly, one of these 4 steel mills will then process those from iron ingots into steel ingots. One of them popped out over here, one of them popped out over here, and it's going to go up the ramp, and then fall down, and it'll go up another ramp, and then fall down, and they'll all kind of consolidate over here, and then all of the steel ingots are going into a steel press, which when every 10 of them it is programmed to make a steel bolt. By the way, that name is... Oh, okay. Well, I will refer to you as Mr. Wolf as this stream may replay, and people may be interested in knowing that it was Mr. Wolf who was here. For those of you who are familiar with 1, my other stream, or 2, actually a recent video featuring Mr. Wolf as a celebrated stream viewer, Mr. Wolf is some good stuff. So being able to draw that connection might be actually appealing for people who are fans of the channel. The YouTube channel, that is. But yeah, I had those bolts, and I think I just grabbed all the ones I had in there without saying much about it. And then it'll just keep accumulating, and then whenever I'm ready, I'll come and pick them up. And I have the same principle sort of applied in other places. So this starfruit that's auto farming, it's filling up a box, and there's a heck of a lot there, but one click on a stack of 30 puts it all into my inventory. So if I want to see how many I have, I'll do a search down for it. I got 11,000, which is only a couple. I can't actually... I can't do much things. I have to have a higher farming score, I think, in order to sell those at any point. But we'll get there. Because every time I end up harvesting them, I get a little bit more experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear as many of my accumulations as possible. Here we've got stone and coal going into a stone cutter. And when I go in there, I've got quite a bit of stone brick coming out of the stone cutter. Brick is very helpful when it comes to building stuff. And I'm all about playing builder games because you get to build stuff. I'm also seeing that here, instead of a stone cutter, we have the same stone and coal going into a industrial smelter. But that combination will give us red bricks as opposed to the standard gray. Takes a little bit longer to get them, so I don't have as much output length on there, but red bricks are just as much fun to build with as gray bricks, if not more. So to give an example of what you could build with some gray bricks, there's a house over here. Actually, it was built by a viewer, though I put the roof on recently. And you can take those bricks that are gray and make stairs out of them if you've got the proper tools and ability, which I did. Of course, you don't have to use brick. You can use wood for that same. You can turn a staircase into a roof pretty casually in a game like this. But that's kind of the benefit of Hypixel. You end up having certain shapes that get used contextually, depending upon where your creativity goes, and it's not really a loss if you use them just changing orientation as necessary. Picking some apples and getting some farming experience while I do it. Again, not your classic farming activity, but if you're at an apple farm, probably exactly what you would be conceptualizing. I got a bunch of flowers which I could do stuff with, but I'm not going to even get started on that right now because once I get going, it takes a while. And I don't know if I'm ready for that quite yet. Let's see. Get some apples here. Now, one of the things I'm realizing is I don't think I have celebrations set up to pop on screen like I do on my other stream. So if somebody were to drop a subscription or a like or something like that, obviously it would be awesome if they did so, but I wouldn't necessarily know who and when things are happening, and there might be a little bit of a, hey man, I just subscribed to you, and I'll be like, oh, that's awesome. But it's, you know, it's nicer when it's like, you know, it shows up on the screen like so-and-so just subscribed, so-and-so just liked the video, or whatever the case may be. I think I might have to consider setting those kinds of things up once we start seeing some of those activities, I guess, because we haven't really developed much of that either. Maybe it does happen, I don't know it because I hadn't seen it yet. Alright, so I've got some forestry going on. These trees are as close as they can be while growing. All the rest of these trees are probably ready to grow, but aren't going to until there's space for them. So it can be a little bit creepy, but the way the technique tends to go is you get yourself an axe and you chop down a tree, and you, like George Washington say, I cannot tell a lie, I did chop down that maple tree, and your wood cutting level goes up. Isn't that nice? But once there's space for the next tree to spawn, it just will creepily, instantaneously be fully grown. So it's not really happening yet. Not sure quite why. But I'm going to go ahead and chop down the trees that are ready. And every time I get some wood, but I also get a sapling, so I can replant those saplings to get more trees. Oh, look at there. There they all are. Now, there were only 2 birch on the previous run, but the shape of things allowed for 3. And it really is just where do the branches all go when they spawn in. They don't overspawn each other. And now we're getting more of the thematic that I was anticipating amongst the birch here. I chop one down, I chop a couple down, and then more appear. I've already gotten a couple levels, and then, you know, they instantly just pop the heck up. Now, what I could do is I could have the saplings in my toolbar, just ready to plant, but I'm not super concerned about replanting right now. I'm just kind of demonstrating, you know, the forestry technique that'll get you the wood cutting experience. I haven't done a whole lot of it because I've been working on so many other things, and you can't do everything all at once, and that's. But there's not actually an automated wood cutting type thing. So I've shown some automated processes for farming, automated processes for forging, but there's not really an automated wood cutting process, and I wonder if that'll ever develop. But if you compare this, say, to Minecraft, there's not a lot of automatic wood harvesting in that game either. So here we have a copper deposit which is being drilled, and then this is spitting out copper ore, which flows down. It just went in here, but sometimes it seems like it falls down. There's another piece. But sometimes it falls over here for some reason. I think it's because I have it falling, like, down. I wonder, though, if I put a conveyor, like, here, would that, like, change the fall rate? But anyway, goes through there, it goes into my copper press, and when that fills up, it gives us a copper plate. Copper plate is nice to have for things. Meanwhile, it's a similar situation here. It goes in, it pops out as ingots, and then it just kind of accumulates in a couple of these boxes before it spits out. Both of them actually go to the same endpoint, which is right here. So this is where I'll get my plates and my overflow of the other type. So that's a little bit of a tour of what I have going on in my space. Do I have some wheat? Wheat. Lots of wheat. Alright, get that out of there. See if we got any more in here. We absolutely do. And those cows eat wheat, but we've got plenty. Now, I do have more wheat action going on over here, though. This wheat goes in here, but it goes into a food processor, which I have set to make dough. And then that dough goes into an industrial oven, which bakes the dough. And then out pops bread, which accumulates over here. And I think I have the same setup on both sides, because I'm just mass-producing bread. Let them eat bread. You don't even need to get in a line for bread. There's just so much bread. So much bread. Random rock popping up. It makes sense that like grass and flowers and things spawn randomly, but rocks, like who's kicking rocks up? It's a little bit weird. Now over here, I don't have anything feeding either of these, so here's a random sawmill, but when I click on it, it shows me all the wood I've got, and coal, which I could fire it up. But I can go ahead and throw a little bit of that maple that I just cut in there and let it cut. Over here, it's an oven, and I was baking the breads. But I can bake anything. I got lots of carrots, and I think roasted carrots are a prerequisite, so I'll get that in there. Hey, Brian Plays. I know you. You're another familiar face. It's really great that I'm seeing so many familiar faces from my other streaming experiences. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, and it's reassuring to kind of see some folks who are just kind of coming by and showing the support. So that's great. How are you doing, Brian Plays? There's a little bit more stream lag, I think, on this platform. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with how I have my stream settings set. I don't have them like optimized because I didn't realize I needed to optimize certain things before getting things into it. So right now it feels like there's going to be a second stream at some point because this experience has been fairly pleasant. And when that happens, hopefully I'll have at least some more of my settings better suited, and it'll be a better stream experience for all involved. But I have to say that so far it's going pretty good. I mean, it doesn't hurt that I'm already playing a game that I'm pretty familiar with, and then I'm already a level 53 farmer, because that's pretty bomb. You were on your TV on YouTube, and then you saw me streaming, so you came on the tablet. Oh, that's cool. By the way, you're good. Well, I'm glad you're good, and I'm pretty good that you're here. Now, here's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Somebody just dropped a like on the channel, and I would love to be able to say, hey, thank you so-and-so for liking the channel. I don't have, like, alerts set up right now, so I might have to figure out a way of putting those alerts and being able to, you know, thank people for likes when they're dropping them. But I have to probably learn a little bit more than I know already about the platform and how it all works. Oh, you know what? Is the hatchet good for getting bamboo? Or is it more of a machete? Yay, we all happy. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I mean, I've when I started streaming on other platforms, I wasn't even very experienced as a streamer. Now that I think that I have a little more experience as a streamer, though, you know, I'm not perfect, I'm always learning. Learning new platforms to stream on, I think, is a little less daunting for me. I don't think I could have done what I'm doing today as calmly as I'm doing it today if I had done it a long time ago. You liked. Oh, you got little YouTube emotes in there. Oh, man. I don't know what kind of emotes we have over here. That's cool. Yeah, I also don't have a Nightbot set for this yet, but I think I can do that. I think I can take my standard Nightbot commands that I have over on my other platform, and I can use them here too. So that might be something that I got to get set up. I could probably go into my Nightbot and see if I can make some adjustments there. But I appreciate the lurk. It absolutely you know, makes my day. I like, you know, all the support that, you know, just being here honestly makes me feel pretty good because, you know, you get started and you think to yourself, nobody's going to watch, nobody's going to be there. And then when people show up, it's very gratifying. All right, I think we're going to, oh, it might be too dark. Yeah, I think they're going to going to sleep. Hey, cows. All right, let's feed the heck out of you. Get your wheat going. Get a potato for the sheep. We shear the sheep. We milk the cows. Kathunk. And then, can we do any more feeding? Any more? Can we shear the sheep again? Oh, yeah. And then... Alright, so it automatically fills my inventory if it's done looming and it's cloth, whereas here it's still wool and it's processing. I don't play Adopt Me, and I am glad that I don't, because I heard that the Adopt Me update has really slowed things down today for the Adopt Me players. I mean, if I was an Adopt Me player, I would probably just choose a different Roblox game for the time being. But yeah, Roblox in general, the servers had a little bit of trouble here and there, but I think that's passed, and it's just the specific game that's having trouble anymore. I actually was playing a couple of other games, and I didn't really have too much trouble, you know. My main problems, I think, stream-wise, have been more that my OBS settings aren't optimized for YouTube yet, so I just need to get in there and make sure that I have, you know, the right settings to be streaming to YouTube. I think what I might be doing is I might be streaming at higher rates than are really appropriate, or maybe in some cases lower rates, and I want to tweak it the other way. I'll probably look at the replay and see what I can learn. You know, is there sound problems that I can hear on the replay? Is there video problems I can see on the replay? And then, you know, when I get to the second approach of things, hopefully it'll be a little bit better. And it might be a little bit of trial and error if it becomes a real ongoing habit. You know, every time I stream is just a little bit better than the one before because I'm trying things out and learning things every time. But I'm actually pretty pleased about using the axe here on the bamboo. When the update hit, you know, it used to be that I could use my pickaxe for just about everything, which was actually a little bit silly. But the update kind of created context for certain activities, so now, like, certain tools for certain jobs makes more sense. But it's nice because the axe seems like it works pretty well over there. Now, are there any fireflies around? Because I've been chopping down my trees a lot. Oh, forgot to harvest any honey. I've got these honeycombs up here. Beehives, I'm sorry. But real quick animal husbandry experience when you get in on those, even if you don't want to do anything with the honey. But honey is pretty nice to work with. I mean, I've actually got a place where I can convert that into some... People can't donate. You know, I don't think that there really is a donation mechanism like there is on some of the other streaming platforms. I'm not really looking for that kind of monetary support at this point. Really, all I'm trying to do is get a little bit of exposure, get a little bit of experience, and just kind of share, you know, the gaming that I'm doing with folks. You know, if people have questions about the games I'm playing, I'd love to discuss. Some people, you know, have an imperative to, you know, want to be able to play with somebody while they're live type of thing, and there's probably going to be some of that too. You know, like some streaming platforms are all about cash transactions, and while I do participate in some of those platforms, that's not really where I'm at right now. I'm not doing this right now, you know, to make a buck. I think, though, if one sets up like a tipping mechanism, that it might be possible to, like, you know, follow a link and things like that. But I'm going to be honest, it's not going to be anytime soon that I'm going to set up such a tipping mechanism. If there is interest in monetary support, I would not recommend spamming. I don't necessarily have my my spam filter set up. But it would be abusive to me as the streamer if you chose to spam a bit. You know, but if people really want to, you know, be monetized, they can look at the link tree and find some of the other places, and there are ways to create monetary transactions based on the enjoyment of this. But as far as Nightbot and things like that, I think once Nightbot comes, not only is it going to give us some of the fun channel commands that we like to see, but I think it'll also be some automatic moderation that'll happen. Because there is a permanency to YouTube that doesn't really exist on some of the other streaming platforms, I may be a little bit more conservative in how I moderate this channel. You know, I'm a little bit more mindful of the language I use. You know, I'm going to be a little bit more restrictive on the kind of language the chat uses, I think, just because it's there for a while. Now, you can have yourself a real rowdy time on some streams, but, you know, once those streams are over, it's kind of, you know, that's the end of it. Oh, man. So I did get alerted by just the standard settings that there was a moderatable message, and I chose to hide it. It wasn't anything bad. I think it was just a test the boundaries kind of thing. But I decided that that wasn't really where we needed to go for the chat. ZChick95 is a friend of mine who has moderator access to the channel. We know each other from other streaming experiences. You know, ZChick actually has a really nice YouTube channel where they stream pretty often. They do a lot of Gems of War over there, and while I don't have a shout-out mechanism, here's sort of the verbal shout-out. You know, ZChick95, you know, has some worthwhile content, especially if you're a Gems of War fan, but even if you just like games. I'm not trying to steal ZChick's fans or thunder necessarily, though I suppose by associating myself closely with her brand, that might be something that ends up being the playout. But still, Brian's got to go. All right. Well, hey, thank you for coming by. It really makes me feel good that you made the appearance here. It makes me feel comfortable that, you know, some people are really coming by to support things. And I hope to see you again in any of the various avenues with which we know each other. All right. I think I might go back and try a little bit of combat, or I'll try some pine trees. Let's get some pine trees before I go get into the combat. I cannot chop the pine trees down with cactus seeds. That's not how that works. Do need to be on an axe. Oh, them cows look like they're getting rowdy. I'll have to visit the cows before I go too. Ignorance is a form of abuse, and we don't want to have animal abuse going on over here, so. Who wants their wheat? Who wants their wheat? Yeah, you lurves to wheat. You lurves being pet. Alright, who wants a potato? Alright. And then, I think I got rid of my shears, so let's bring the shears back. There we go. Got 7 of them. I don't know why I have 7, because you really only need 1. It's a little bit overkill. Look at that animal husbandry, though. It is just flying up. Okay, we got them. Let's milk them. Oh, yeah. Quick milking. Sheep is ready to shear again. Big woolly sheep. Let's see if we can feed some cows. No, everybody's good. Everybody's covered. Let's go see if we can get to Bufflecore Island. We've just got to slay some more slimes to go to Bufflecore Island. And when we get there, if we can defeat 3 Bufflecores, the adventurer will give us a prize. It's such an epic Dungeons & Dragons style quest. You will fight 3 Bufflecore. And then put them in a Herodric cube. Sorry, that's more of a Diablo reference. Alright. So, yeah, we still have... You know what it is? It's the PCs that are now loading a little bit, but that's okay. So there's definitely some load time scenarios that are a little bit different than what I'm used to. Of course, I often play on a private server, and I'm playing on a public server too, so it could even be the server that's a little bit different. I might end up going with the the private server next time. But I figured it'd be more fun to have wider interactions. I think I just stole that slime kill from everybody. Like, I think whoever gets the kill shot gets the kill credit. And, like, people are swarming. Like, everybody's trying to get the experience. Pink slimes are worth a bit. Got some Pirates of the Caribbean style music, but it's not because of copywriting. Go ahead and grab a little bit of mining. Now, if anybody viewing happens to see a commercial, let me know, because I'm not a monetized channel. So if there's commercials happening, that's a sign that somebody on the YouTube side of things is confident in what I'm doing. Also, I can always go back and repeat myself if anybody misses it because of an ad. We are not level 16 yet. We cannot go to Bufflecore Island. I think we're level 14. It's going to really take a while here because we've been beating things up for a while and we haven't gotten a level yet. Got a fertile red daisy. That's a heck of a drop to get from a slime. Dum blue dum boo dee dum boo dum. Let's see what we got over. So I guess the trick is to stay in the middle and then kill your way out so that you can kind of secure your kills, because there's always this pushback element. So I can stay kind of near the center of the spawn area and then run to the outside. Of course, they're all doing the same thing, so that might not be really the strat. There. Oh, we weren't even for. Oh, that's light melee. That's not even combat. Not all of my combat has been light melee. I did a little bit of the spell book, which leveled me up for magic. Magic. What's going on over here? Yeah. So, I do think I need to put a little bit of on-screen zazzle. I have a couple of things in mind as I say this. Definitely do some overlays. Hey, we're level 16. I didn't even think we were... I thought we were level 14 going on 15. We were 15 going on 16. Hey, requires combat level 16. I think I just got it. Look at this. Here we go. The Land of Wonders, Bufflecore Island, inhabited by the native Bufflecore. Hey, I need to slay 3 of you guys. You gonna cooperate so that I can go back to the adventure? This one's like stuck in the wall. I think I'm just going... Whoa, we got some Electrate over here hiding in there. That's pretty bomb too. And actually, it just keeps spawning there? Wow, that might be where I go to farm Electrite in the future, because everybody's always stealing that stuff on the other places where I know it spawns. And now we're just leveling up fast because it's not important anymore. Right? When we were in a hurry, it took forever. Now it's just we're getting levels and we don't even need them anymore. Alright, so I got my Bufflecores. And 5 to go to Wizard Island. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be so high level to go to these places that I used to go all the time before the update. But here's what's interesting. It used to be that you had to accumulate keys, and you had to kill guys in order to get the keys, or you can buy the keys. Now you don't have to worry about every time getting a key. Like, I can just flow through the slime place, and it don't matter. I'm going to walk through. I'm not going to kill anything there because I don't want to kill steal on any of these other guys who are probably still doing the work to get through. But now it's just a blanket pass. Just go there and get no data. Uh-oh. Okay. Apparently there was a lag spike. All right, hey, thanks for coming by. I do actually plan to be on my other platform tomorrow at the regularly scheduled time. I'm not going to be that guy who gets too into detail, but you know what the deal is, and I look forward to doing that there in a timely fashion. All right, I got to breed some flowers, so I think that I might need to do some watering when I get back to town. Oh, the adventurer. I want to go do a little bit of hashtag humblebrag over here. Hey, finish that task. Yeah, look at me. King's Blue Bed Blueprint. I think I actually already have a blue bed, but I don't have the blueprint, so that's awesome. Sell 30 slime balls off of slimes. I think I might have actually... Oh, geez. I think I only need 30. So that went fast. Defeat 10 Bufflecore. Oh my goodness. It's just a Bufflecore genocide here. Just killing all the Bufflecore. You know, you're not even using all the parts of the Bufflecore. Why do you need to have so many of them? Okay. Just checking out my my phone because it's watching the stream, seeing if everything looks okay. And I think it seems like everything looks okay. Look at all these berries are back, and I can just grab the heck out of them. It's like a machine gun. Just that's some fast farming. I don't have a threshing machine, but it's almost like mousing over is having the same kind of effect. But farming levels continue to go up. Alright, why did we come back to the island? What are we even doing here? I mean, I guess we got to do Bufflecore, right? That's that's our main... Oh, no, watering the flowers. We got to water some flowers. So I got a watering can. Ta-da. And we're going to water flowers. And I like these specialty flowers. Like the lilies are kind of a common flower. Whereas like the daisies and the hibiscus and the hyacinth and some of those are a little bit rare. And because they're rare, they have rare outcomes. But all of these flowers, you'll also notice that have the fertile, descriptor at the front. What that means is that they have the ability to spawn other flowers. And I'm watering them because when you water them, then they have the ability to create spawned other flowers. If you don't water them, they won't make other flowers. So you got to water your flowers. Now, the florist has a quest that I have to breed 10 color flowers. So not all the flowers that come out are colorful. Some of them are mundane. But nonetheless, if I can get 10 of the flowers that result from watering to be colored, then I'll get that quest. So I'm doing a lot more than 10 because there's only a chance that they will come out of the desired colors or colors at all. But nonetheless, I'm still going to do it because... while the flowers themselves will be exciting, I want to get 10 for that person. Now, I have to use a specific amount of crafting activities in order to satisfy a couple of the other quests. I need to do like 3 red and 3 blue, I think. What'll be nice is if some of the flowers that pop up are of red or blue, I can use those in coloring schemes. So basically what I'm doing right now has the potential to give me many layers of benefits. But every time I water these, I'm not getting any experience. When I breed the flowers, when they start popping up, they're not going to give me any specific experience in any of the activities where experience is a thing. So if I check out where I'm at 54 in farming, and all of these are, you start at like 0 and you can go up to like 99. I've got a 58 in foraging. My economy's at 41. I got to sell more stuff for that one. But when you're not buying my pizzas, come on, buddy. And then combat, we talked about. I'm not a real fightery type of. I don't think I picked up a bow and arrow, so my archery is at level 1, which is just fine with me until I need it for something. So I'm still getting a little bit of cooking every time those bread come out of the oven. And I'm still getting a little bit of farming every time it harvests the wheat for me. And I'm still getting a little bit of foraging every time it makes those ingots. So, still making progress. I want to do these special color, because I think if you do special color combinations of flowers, or even just certain, that they spawn different things. So I'm not quite sure what the cyan does, but I think they give you green sometimes. I don't know really if I've gotten anything cool from the green, but I'll keep trying. There might be a rarity element to it. So I wonder if there's anywhere that I can see how long the broadcast has been happening through this interface. Because I am just curious how long we've been live, and I don't have that information readily available. I'm not sure how long we've been streaming yet. Interesting. So I might have to come up with certain ways of seeing that type of casual information that is informative. I mean, I know roughly when I started, and I can look at the time, and then just make a calculation that way. And based on that type of information, it's a little under an hour that we've been at this. See, all my cows are asleep again. And my sheep... See. Oh, we've got the cloth already done, though. Get that in there. Get that in there. Why is this sheep being so naughty? Alright, we're going to shave the sheep while it's sleeping. Is that rude or what? Think. I have a feeling this is going to lock the sheep out. But we'll deal with it later. We'll come back. I don't think the sheep fall off the edge. I hope not. It usually takes about 10 minutes in game for the flowers to start popping up, so we'll wait for that to go. I guess I could just go massacre some buffle core while everything else is happening. 10 of them. I need to do 10 of them to satisfy the adventurer's bloodlust for buffle core meat. All right. Seems like it's loading in a little faster each time. Maybe it's just getting used to it. So I'm looking at my frames per second and I'm looking at my bitrate, and they're both set to an appropriate level. I might have to look at my canvas size. I think, what is it, 1280 by 720 is an ideal canvas size on YouTube. Might have to see about where that's at. Back to Buffalo Core Island. I have seagrass. They do in their hand. But they don't have portal access, apparently. So am I going to get, like, 9 levels of Buffalo Core? That seems like it's a lot of Buffalo Core to be taken on. I guess I could hit up the slimes on the way. And then the double-decker Buffalo Core combat technique, a little bit intimidating. Like, if you're dealing with, like, a charging bull, like, say, a Toreador in the ring, you know, you don't have 2 bulls, let alone having them stacked on top of each other. Like, that would just be completely ridiculous. That's not how anything works. Even with the running of the bulls, though, when you have multiple bulls at play, you're still not stacking them on top of each other. These Buffalo Core standing on each other's back, not cool. Not appropriate. No thank you. Blue jukebox disc. That sounds good. Man, my combat level, though, is going up fast with these guys. So maybe I only need to get, like, 10 of these and I'll already be high enough level to go to the wizards. Maybe I'm not getting enough experience from the slimes because I'm not getting the full kill. I'm only getting partial kills. Uh-oh, I'm almost dead. Alright, so I gotta get myself a little bit of something to eat so that I can get my hit points back. So we don't need a bucket. Anything good to eat in range yet? Yes, berries. Berries are awesome to eat because 10,000 of them means I can probably eat berries for a while and be okay. course, at the rate they're healing me, it might take 10,000 berries to get back up to full. No, we're doing good now. Definitely an out of combat though. They don't give you a lot of hit points all at once. So if you're still getting beat on, you're gonna die from getting beat on if you're trying to heal that way. Looks like I've got the most coins of everybody on the server right now. I'm rich, rich. You think I've done 10 buffle core already? You think I have enough for the quest? I'll do a couple more just to be safe, because sometimes you think you've got it all and you don't, and then you regret. Alright. Yeah, that's chunk experience. 30 a shot? Sure, I'll take that. Alright. Back in town. Oh! That's a nasty spot for that slime to be. Boom, see that? 3 as opposed to 30. So it's like 10 times as much experience from those guys. No wonder it's going faster. Huh. I mean, I know they take a lot more hits and all, but still, like, if you're standing right there and hitting them over and over again, you're going to rack up the hits. Oh, interestingly, I'm the only premium player on right now, too. That's what the little squiggle next to my name is. I'm a premium Roblox player. I have a premium account with Roblox. Oh, adventure. That's where I'm going. Finish task. Dang. Sell slime balls. Okay, we'll do that again. I think I got like almost 400 here. Yeah, finish that task. Defeat 25 enemies. Any type. Any enemy. Don't mind if I do. Let's go get them. I've already determined there's not a whole heck of a lot I got to do back at my own island, so let's just right back into the ring. Oh, maybe I should heal up a little. My health was like brown. Not quite yellow and not quite red. It wasn't orange either, though. It was more of a brown. Alright, 1. 2. I didn't get that one, so 2 out of 25. 2 out of 25 ain't bad? That's not the phrase, it's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 25 is a start. Hey, don't you run away from me. I'm coming to a quest here. Slaying the Buffle Core. That's a 3. Call out a 4. I might hit level 25 for as much experience as these guys give. Jeez. I mean, it's a grind to get in here, but once you're here, it's awesome. It's a 5-er. 6. 7. 8. 9. It'd be nice if there was like a little quest ticker like there is in like Call of Duty. 10. 11. Okay. Uh-oh, 12. Let's heal up before I get sent back to a spawn point. I think I was at 12 there. 13. 14. 15, 16. Alright, we're cruising right. They really don't take that long to kill, relatively. They just put a hurt on me along the way. 16 maybe, or 17? I lost count. Well, let's say we're at 16, just to be safe. 17. Oh! 18. Run away! Almost got knocked down by some Buffle Core. I just realized this bar is your health bar. I'm looking up at the top there. I could be looking right at my little status situation. It's bigger, so it's probably more accurate. It's just red all the time, which maybe gives the wrong impression. I think that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Whoa, look out. 24. Boom, 25. Let's heal up while we're walking. Save a little bit of time. I got a feeling we'll be back soon. Oh man, I put some work in on that. I got the blue slime ball, but I didn't get any experience. Burn. Oh, you know what? I see that there's a watermark over where I have the video. So is that really a good placement for the webcam if the watermark is right there on top of it? Living and learning. I have a different set of scenes in my OBS for YouTube as opposed to the other places, so I can specialize them specific to that kind of stuff. I haven't bred any flowers yet. What am I even doing here? I need the adventurer. I keep going to the flowers because it's almost always my top priority. But we're going to the adventure. Here we go. Finish that task. Ooh, we leveled up. I got a birch sapling. Oh, thank you so much. Got more slime balls for you. Yeah, you like that? Sell slime balls taken off slimes. Apparently I sold acorns. Boo. I sold acorns. Defeat 5 pink or blue slimes. Alright, back to it. Here we go. Most of the slimes are green. Blue are a little bit more rare. Pink are very rare. Either works. So let's defeat some of those. I'll call that 1. 2. 3. I don't think I got experience on the third one. So let's call it 2, just to be safe. We'll just get the green so that we have more ability to spawn what we need color-wise. Alright, come on, slimes. They're very hoppity fast, which is not your classic slime paradigm. Usually they're big and jiggly and slow-moving and just unstoppable. Oh, there's a blue one. Go, go, go! There we go. I think that we're calling 3. There's a pink over here. I'm not getting there in time. Yeah! We're calling that 4. One more and I think we're out of here. Alright. Can't kill what you can't see. Start showing up. Can't see what's not there, I suppose, is another. It's got to exist for it to happen. Well, swashbuckling music, though, is pretty jam. Oh, there's the blue. Let's do it. Alright, we got a blue sticky. Let's go brag about it to the adventuring guy. Maybe eat some berries along the way so that we're healed up for the next adventure before we ever have to start it. There we go. We are full. Queue up the cactus spike before I have to beat anybody with it. Oh no! Why would you face the portal on load? Not helpful. But there's our guy. Alright, finishing that task. 10 more buffalo core. What has he got against buffalo core? Is it the meat? Does he like buffalo core ribs? Probably. Alright, I gotta take a break from combat. There's just way too much killing and slaughtering, and it just doesn't seem very sensible for now. So I'm gonna go back to the island. I'm gonna see what I can do. See if maybe we got some flowers sprouted up, because the florist is looking for a little bit of flower breeding to happen. So maybe if I observe that the flowers have popped up, he'll count that as breeding. Maybe if I find the right color of the things that I can make some stuff, he can be happy about that quest as well. So I'm not seeing any sprouted flowers. So that's why he's not giving me credit. They actually haven't sprouted yet. Maybe I have to be on my island in order for them to sprout. So I guess I'm going to have to just hang out and watch a pot boil. Watch some grass grow. Or whatever your euphemism is. Watch the paint dry. Yeah, sheep. You're coming back inside. I really do need to probably not have that toilet there. Hey, we can shave you again. Ta-ting. Oh, I don't have the milk bucket ready. Here we go. Really? None of them are ready for milking? Oh, no, that one was. They're all hungry, though. There we go. All right. So all I've been doing is leveling. I haven't really been building anything. So maybe I should check out what's available for building. Let's see what we got at the anvil right now. Build a lot of things. Oh, we've got the title spell book, and here's just a regular spell book. And I have some pages, they're just not the right color distribution. Aquamarine sword. Whoa, I have some aquamarine shards, just not enough. Though I was getting some pearls when I went fishing, so that's interesting. Don't know what a gilded steel rod's good for, but I could make them. Gearboxes sell pretty good, but damn, they're expensive to make. Mining 65 in order to get that next level, whatever the heck. Heavy melee 32. Oh, jeez. So my mining definitely needs to get higher if I want to see that. And I know that I need to be breaking coal. So let's do a couple things. Let's not worry about the husbandry for a second. We're going to go and get a coal totem or two. Right? And then we're going to get a pickaxe to quickly harvest that coal. The gilded pickaxe is one of the better options, so that's why I'm going in that direction. But here's an empty spot on my little island. So we're just going to line up some coal. And then once it starts spawning, I'm just going to beat the heck out of it. Get my mining score up. Also, I probably need to accumulate a little bit of coal, because there is a quest that I need for it. And I think I'm running low on the stuff that I casually just keep in my inventory. Alright, what other kind of stuff can we build? It seems like it's starting to get dark out already. Just a little bit. How's our workbench? Okay. So we got the shears, we got the loom. 28, I get more stuff. Maybe I kind of want to find out what that is. Maybe it's something awesome. Scratching post. What is that about? What is that about at all? Can you get kitties? Can I get a kitty? What? Scratching post. We need oak fence. I got a little bit of that. And ancient slime, which I've got more. Alright, let's just make 5 of them so that I don't have to worry about what's going on. Does it give me a description? No. What can I use a scratching post for? You know what? Let's see if the sheep wants it. Let's see if the cows want it. Right? It can't hurt. They're not going to be mad that they have a scratching post if they have one. So what can we put away here? Let's put put the axe away. There's our scratching post. I'm just going to make it right here and see if that helps. Oh, we can open it. Wait, I can put stuff on it. I can put wool on it? Wait a minute. So... that's interesting. It will automatically shear the sheep. And then I can just harvest off of it instead of having to come back over and over again. So let's put a few of those around here. As that sheep grows back its, whatever you call it, its wool. And then let's give it some nice potatoes because it's going to be doing some work. And then you don't even need the shears if you have scratching posts. Well, living and learning. I like that. Okay. Let's sneak out of here. They should be asleep already. Go to sleep. And let's get a net so I can catch a firefly. Hey, don't you run away from me. Seriously? There we go. 15 animal husbandry for catching that thing. And I get a yellow firefly jar. Because I caught a yellow firefly. Fireflies only really come out at night. You can usually be found around trees, but that's like the only one I saw. There's another one over by that apple tree. But I got a feeling by the time I get to it, it's going to be like off the edge. Oh, you jerky firefly. That was, that's what happens when you fall off the edge. Hey, look at all the pretty flowers. Let's get distracted by that. Mundane, 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 mundane. Sometimes the hyacinth make me think that there's something colorful because they're so dark. No, they're mundane too. But some of these are new flowers, like there's a white daisy. I think that counts as a colored, I don't know. White's not, is white a color or is it all the colors? There's a cyan, that's at least a legit colorful situation. Man, I need 10 and so far it's not looking promising. It's still sprouting these things though. Like I just saw one pop up while I was walking by, so these are all pretty fresh. Mundane right next to a fertile. Sneaky, sneaky. That's the game being sneaky, I think. Now again, black lilies. Does that count as a colored lily? Because there's a few of them. But I'm picking up everything because the spawn spots are always the same, so I got to leave room for the next time I'm going to do stuff. Light green daffodil, that's definitely colorful flowers. So it's looking like I'm going to be either at like the 10 or like 4. We'll see if anything shows up along this little corridor that will count. Really? Can't pick that up? What about over here? I forgot we had some stuff going on here. A lot of mundane. That was a cooking bonus, not a flour bonus. Baking the bread. Oh. I can get that firefly while I'm nearby. Hold on. Just messed my view up there a little bit. Let's first swing. I still went for the second just out of habit. That one is too far to get. And before I fall off, I'm going to break some coal. Because I talked earlier about how I wanted to break some coal. Why is it disappearing faster than I'm hitting it? That's a little bit disturbing. I have to break 120 pieces of coal, and I think I'm like 40 into it. Alright. They probably need a little bit more time to charge so that you have that, like, auto refill situation. But that's okay. Still plenty to break. That honey I was doing earlier, ready to grab. No points for it, but hey, I've got honey now. Use those jars of honey to cook. And there are points for cooking. No points for style, but points for cooking. Alright, you know what? It is 8 p.m. Eastern. I have, I think, gotten a fair experience as to how YouTube streaming works. I feel pretty good about it. I think that it's something I'm going to try again. There are a few things I kind of thought of while doing this that I probably want to make adjustments for before I do it again. I appreciate everybody who watched, whether it be live or maybe sometime on the replay. And I hope to be able to do this again. But for now, bye for now. And thank you.